Play everything now! Yeah, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the show. Today, before we start, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Okay, we're talking about Horizon. 100 plus hours I've put into Horizon Forbidden West and the DLC Burning Shores. So what are my thoughts about the game, and where does this fall in the pantheon of the greatest PlayStation games? Let's go. So first of all, let's get the cat out of the bag. The graphics, bar none, are some of the best graphics that you will ever experience to this date on PlayStation 5 and even PlayStation 4 Pro. I'm telling you, the Deca engine is insane. And at this time, it is even up for debate that it rivals the new Unreal Engine. I'm telling you, Burning Shores also increases the graphical fidelity as well. When you play that game, the HDR is just knocking you in the face. The physics, insane. The particle effects, insane. It is phenomenal. So bar none, graphically, this game, top notch. Moving on to the sound. Another top notch. If you want to test your sound system out, you want to have things flying by, explosions, you want to feel rumble, Horizon Forbidden West is the game for you. It will not only work your home theater sound system, it also utilizes the 3D headphone Sony sound. So turn up your stereo systems or put on your headsets and enjoy the audio fidelity that you will witness when playing Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores. So what about the story of Horizon? You know, it's like an end of the world type thing. So from a story perspective, I love the story. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the NPCs in the game that you can talk to. You have various tribes that offer various different perspectives of what's going on in the environment, different missions, side missions, errands that you can do in each tribe. And I thought that brought a lot of variety to the game. And it never got stale for me in that aspect. I always enjoyed just going through, finding people to talk to get other quests. You also get equipment, weapons. You also get weapons, armor, certain face paints, and so forth when you go to different villages and tribes in the game. Now, Burning Shores is dealing with the last Zenith that we did not take down in Forbidden West. And he's like the loner. He's hanging around. He wants to get off of this earth. He wants to go back. But the problem is, all of his fellow mates have been deleted from Forbidden West. So he, schemed up a plan. He got some followers to follow him. He's brainwashing them using the future technology to getting them to obey without cause. So he wants to fly these people up in a spaceship, have his little wives as well so he can procreate with, but nobody can ever question him. So he is the almighty God up there, and nobody can ever defy him. And that's what he wanted with the other Zeniths, but some of them had defied him and so forth. So I thought the DLC story was good. I enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed it. And things they could have maybe added to it was a little more missions. A gripe could be that I spent a lot of my time just trying to level up weapons in preparation for when I played New Game Plus on Ultra Hard. Now, this DLC did not have a lot of missions. The area was about a quarter of a size of the map of Forbidden West, but for an expansion for $19.99, I thought it was good. The introduction of, I believe it was four machines were great. I enjoyed the flying machine. Now that you can go in the sky, you can go in water. That was awesome. All the wildlife in the water was good. Flying up in the clouds and being introduced to the thunder mechanics. Oh man, it was awesome. It was awesome. Very cinematic. You're really involved in the world. And I spent a lot of time just in awe, flying back and forth whether I'm in the air, whether I'm on the ground with the machine beast, whether I'm swimming, whether I'm just flying through the ocean with the machine. You see, I'm raving. I'm just smiling here because I'm so impressed with the game, and I cannot wait for the next game of Horizon. I can just imagine what it would be. But the highlight of this Burning Shores DLC was definitely the boss fight. It was the biggest machine ever in Horizon, and I was in awe. I did a live stream. You can go check that out. Wonderfully laid out. It was good. Definitely impressed with that boss fight. The Horus, it was amazing. Definitely good job on that. Now, there should have been bigger creatures, maybe more bosses that you could fight throughout. There wasn't really that much new bosses or machines that he, put up a fight in the game. But definitely could have used some more missions in the DLC. But the missions that were there, they were cool. Going into the relics to find relics and then bumping into another side mission while you're finding a relic, that was cool as well. I think that's an essential mission. Go find a relic in that game. Don't overlook those. And I don't know what else I could say about this game. The game is great. The acting is great. The voice work is great. Controversy in the game. We have controversy with Alloy being, of the certain alphabet. That bothered a lot of people. Didn't bother me none. These are things that you don't have to agree with or disagree with. It is what it is. But you are, as a human being, you can have your opinion on these things. And if these things bother you, then you can vote with your wallet. And if it's a grain of salt, go ahead and enjoy the game. But this game, it didn't push it in your face. Yes, they insinuated, well, they more than insinuated. You know that Alloy is of that certain cloth right now, which is her business, which is the game's business, which is the developer's business. So they did add that into the mix. Now, we all know that Alloy was a warrior from Forbidden West, from Zero Dawn. She didn't really deal with anybody like that. She was all about her mission. She didn't want nobody holding her back. She didn't want to have to invest anything emotional or any emotions into anyone else or anything. She was all about getting the job done. She wasn't down for that. But they decided to switch it up a bit and, try to get a couple shillings off of the woke culture, I guess, dealing with this. And I have to respect them in the way they did it. They made it known what Alloy is now, but they didn't push it in your face where you had the option whether to kiss Siaka. So people were upset. Oh, Alloy's kissing Siaka. Yes, that's because when people play the game, they actually made that choice to kiss Siaka. You don't have to. You can let the relationship end right there by choosing another comment and go about your business. So kudos to them for giving the option instead of really trying to force whatever it is, people have problems with upon other people. So you have the choice, and that was good. And I think if it was known from the get-go that his character was that way, then it wouldn't matter if they just said, had the kiss scene and you had no options. But this character wasn't like that in the beginning. It's kind of like added on now into this DLC. So I have no problem with that. Whether you agree with it or not, none of my business. But that doesn't stop me from telling you guys that this is a game that you must play. You must own. Alloy is a great addition to the mascots on PlayStation. Along with Nathan Drake. Along with The Last of Us mascots. Along with, Ratchet and Clank. And so forth. This game definitely stands its own. Horizon as a series is one of my favorite games on PlayStation. Favorite games on PlayStation, man. So the DLC, I would give the DLC, man, that boss fight was phenomenal. For $19.99, I'm going to give this DLC a 9. Because that boss fight was just great, and it was good to see such a beast of a boss that literally took up my 85-inch screen. It was awesome. Awesome. So overall, man, my score for Horizon, Forbidden West, and the DLC combined, I'm giving Horizon a 9. I'm giving it a 9. We're going to deduct from some of the popping, but that can be taken care of. And I'm taking a whole point away for this reason here. I think the farming, the leveling up is exhausting. It is too much. It's too much. They need to give you more supplies when you delete your enemies. Definitely, because you have to delete these apex beasts over and 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 over again to level up your legendary weapons and rare weapons. And I think they overdid it and they just extended it so much that it's just there to keep you in the environment longer. And they got me because I did it. Because I'm like, I got this legendary armor. I got the tactician. I got the stealth. I got the hunter armor. And I want to level them up. I want to level all of them up because I want to play different styles. But my goodness, does it have to be this tedious? Now, the one thing, it gets easier as you get stronger. You're able to take down the mechanical beasts quicker and get parts. But you lose shards because you have to continue to use shards to level up. And now you're in the predicament where you have enough power to destroy the mechanical beast, but now you're not getting enough shards. So now you have to go around the game and farm all of these animals again to get shards. Absolutely a fail on the upgrading system. They have to revamp that. And all they have to do is just give you more parts and more rewards of everything. So that's it. That's my only gripe about the game. Other than that, this is a fantastic title for you to own. Definitely. It gets my stamp of approval all day and all night. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Peace. Lift them weights. Hold on, let me go. There it is. And be safe.